Hey guys, thanks for joining and watching the replay. This is our very first Team Spark call. Yay! I'm looking at the wrong hole for my cameras. There it is. Okay. All right. So what we are going to do tonight is we are going to walk through our coaching back offices. So I'm going to start screen sharing right now so that you guys can see. Your camera's not working. Carla, can you see us? Yes. Okay, good. Good. If you've got notes, put them in the chat box, but when I go screen share, I can't see that. So Amy, can you speak up for Carla if she has a question?
Yes, sure can.
Perfect. Thanks, guys. Okay, here we go. Share screen. What is that? There's so many options. Whoa. Okay, actually, I'm going to go full screen on that one. Go back to Zoom. All right, I want to share this one. Share screen. Okay, can you guys see that?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So this is teambeachbody.com, the main page, pretty easy. If you guys want to follow along and like get into your own back offices as we go, feel free to do that. I'm going to go through just as if you're, if you are following along. So once we're here, there are two ways to get into your back office. Either you can sign in up here at sign in, and it'll ask you to sign in and do all that fun stuff. Or you can just go straight to your coach back office, which you would do anyway after you signed in. You go here to coach on this top bar. These are things that you want to check out later because they're super helpful. I've done some menu plans with these meal planners and stuff, but for right now, you want to go to coach, and you're not going to be a coach because you're already a coach. You want to go to Coach Online Office. And then that one below it, previous office view, later on, once you've got the hang of, is it going? Oh yeah, it's going. Once you've got the hang of coaching, you're going to want to check out the previous office view. But for now, we're just going to look at the Coach Online Office, or people call it the CEO, or not CEO, COO. And then you'll also hear a lot of us call it your back office. Nobody told me what the back office meant. So when people were like, oh yeah, I watch videos in my back office, I was thinking people were literally like at work going to some back office. And I was like, but how are you finding these things? So this is what your back office actually is. Okay, redirecting. Let's see if it takes me to my page or not. It did, yay. Okay, so this is what your back office looks like. Important things, really important things that you want to be familiar with. Amy, get your pen out and start writing this down. You need to know and memorize right now your coach ID. I know you're not, it's a bunch of numbers, so you're not going to remember it right away. But write it down, have it somewhere on your phone in the notes section or something, just in case, so that you have it all the time. This is your coach ID right here. Whoa, that highlighted everything. Right here. That's your coach ID number. That is like the social security number for you for Beachbody coaching. So that will never change. That is yours alone. And you'll need that for like filling in when you want to send somebody to a challenge pack website. You're filling in that number at the end. If you ever have problems with customer service, that's the number you're going to, or coach relations is what you'll want to talk to, but that's the number they're going to ask for. You need to know that number, memorize it, love it, learn it, write it down for now. Next, let's see. So the first thing, this is like, you guys need to do this tonight, like right now. You don't have to do it right now. If you haven't already done the start here, watch the CEO welcome. That's Carl Deichler. He's really cool and like the best CEO ever because he's just real. I love him. So you're going to want to watch that. And then the how to get started and site tour. So those will show you a couple more things. I have a feeling one of these is long though. I think it's the how to get started, but I'm not sure. But take a second to go through those when you have a minute to actually like sit down and go through these. So the first thing before you even do that I want you guys to do is come over here on these tabs to My Business, and it'll do that drop down. You want to come down here to the bottom to My EFT Management. This is where you set up your payment. If you sign somebody up under you tonight, you would have to wait until next Thursday And that is when a check would be sent to you on Thursday. So you wouldn't actually receive the check on Thursday. It'd be sent to you. So there's a delay there. If you want to stick with checking, that's fine. And you don't have to do this part at all. But I really recommend it because there's also a business service fee. I think it's like $2 or $3 if you get a check. So why pay the $2 if you can just automatically get stuff deposited to your bank account anyway? So this is where you set all that up. It's pretty easy to figure out. You just need a banking account and you save changes and then you're done. So yeah, once you're done with that, let's see. Oh, we're going to go back to the main page now. I'm going through these notes super fast. It took me forever to write these down, and then I'm going through them really quick. This is good. Okay, so now that you've changed your EFT management and you are set up with direct deposit, this is your main page, and you're going to want to get familiar with it because I'm here all the time. This is where most stuff that I need is. So before going into all of these little drop downs and stuff, you want to know what's on your main page. So this is where it's going to tell you what your current rank is. I was telling Amy earlier, I'm still an Emerald. Even though I have a bunch of coaches, it doesn't matter how many until you start actually doing the work to rank advance. You guys will learn that soon. But then it'll tell you your qualification status. That means like once I hit Success Club 5, that will pop up here. If I hit 10, that would pop up here. Different things like that. It'll tell you if you're active or inactive. I believe yours will still say inactive, and I think it does for the first month. I don't know why. I think it has something to do with you haven't paid your business service fees, which is that $15 a month, but you don't have to pay that your first month. So don't worry about if that says inactive for right now. It'll also show your sponsors. So your upline sponsors should be me, and that'll be right here. And that'll say my name and then my phone number and my email. So yes, you all have my phone number now. Please don't text me at like 3 in the morning, but I will most times get back to you pretty darn quick, unless you got Facebook Messenger and we've already been talking on there. And then it'll show who your upline diamond coach is. I actually don't know who it's going to show as your upline diamond. I don't know if it'll show Angela Carnes or if it will show Sarah Golden. I do not know, but it will show your upline star diamond as Sarah Golden because she's my personally sponsored coach. And then your downline, because I freaked out when this first changed. I was like, but I didn't sign a coach. Your downline does not mean the coaches you sign. Yes, that's part of it. You guys are part of my downline, but that's also anybody else on the team. So am I on the same line as Angela? Yeah, I think I'm on the same link as Angela Carnes. So Angela assigns a coach. It's going to show up in your guys' office because they add on down the line. It gets so confusing. We will do a line thing, but basically anybody who is added to the team goes in there. So if I sign a coach, it'll show up. But don't freak out if you're like, oh my gosh, what? I didn't sign anybody. Don't worry about it. If you do sign somebody and that number doesn't change, worry about it. Contact coach relations. We'll talk about that. Your volume, we will talk about this, the team volume, the left, the right, the customer, the projected personal volume. We'll talk about that later on a different call, but this is where you want to see your volume. And then this will also show you your alerts. So when you do sponsor, remember I said when you do sponsor a coach, that'll show up here. This 3 coaches in your organization. So if one of you guys signed a coach, it would tell me, and then I can see, oh, okay, so-and-so signed a coach, yay. The 5 coaches, you aren't going to have to worry about people being projected to be inactive, and it's a dumb notification that just gives me ulcers for no reason. It doesn't mean what it looks like it means. It's so stupid, but we'll talk about it later. One new customer, if you sign somebody, that will update probably within the same day. And then like if one of you guys goes Emerald, this is where I will find that out. And then you do have an email on here, and this will be where it shows you all of that. The next column is this Success Club qualification. So really quick overview of Success Club, because they go over this in Coaching Basics, the boot camp that you guys are in right now. They do go over what Success Club is. Basically, that is what does Amy call it? The coach I work with now, who is essentially now my personally sponsored coach, her name is Amy Probst. I forgot her last name. Her name is Amy Probst. Follow her. She is amazing. She has the best tips, and she runs this business the best way possible because she's in this for helping people, and she's been wildly successful because of that. People can see her giving heart, and that's how she has success. Amy calls this not Success Club. She calls it the People Helped Club because this is a way to track how many people you're helping per month. So I don't call this your business tracker or your success tracker. This is your helping people club, not Success Club. So the way you get Success Club points, because you can see right now it shows that I have 4, but I actually have 6. It just hasn't updated yet. It usually takes up to 3 days to update, which is a pain. I wonder what that is. Well, I have to check. Oh, I know what that is. Okay. One of my new coaches signed up in a different way, so it's just working on updating that. Yes, so this will update. It basically shows you where you're getting Success Club points from. So, Success Club points. If you sign up somebody with just if you sign somebody up with just Shakeology and it's on Home Direct, so that's that auto ship, it cannot be a one-time Shakeology. It doesn't work that way. It has to be on Home Direct. That gives you 1 Success Club point. So again, that has to be on Home Direct, and it's so easy to, I don't want to say convince, but it's so easy to show someone the value of getting Shakeology on Home Direct, because one, if you buy Shakeology with a one-time shipment, it's $15 shipping. If you get it Home Direct, it's like $2 or $3 shipping. So hello, even if they don't want it more than 1 month, just tell them that as soon as they get that Shakeology to cancel it, and there's no cancellation fees or anything, and they just saved $13. So that's super easy. It's a really easy way to get 1 Success Club point. My the best way to get them though is to get 2 at a time, which you can do by helping someone sign up with a challenge pack, which you guys should know what that is by now. For those of you watching the replay that don't know, a challenge pack is when someone gets Shakeology on Home Direct with a program. They also have a couple different ways that you can get 2 points, and they're different versions of a Beachbody challenge pack. So that would be if you got like on demand and Shakeology Home Direct, that's a challenge pack now. I know Hammer and Chisel has an option where, and I think it's just for this month, where you can get Hammer and Chisel and the Beachbody Performance line, and that counts as a challenge pack, and you get 2 points for that. But those usually aren't available. Usually it's just Shakeology and a program. I don't know if they're doing a performance challenge pack with on demand, but they did for a while. But you'll get those notifications, and we'll go over those every month on what the challenge packs are. So for this month, the challenge pack that's on promo is the Hammer and Chisel one. You've probably heard a lot about that because you guys that are on the call started with that. Woohoo! So yeah, there will be a different promotion every month, and you'll be updated, and we'll go through that all the time. But yes, so Success Club, 1 point for Shakeology Home Direct, 2 points for a challenge pack. So
do we get points for our Shakeology if we do?
Good question. No. And that's because this other part up here, that's your personal volume. So you have to have at least to get, and this is to get Success Club 5, which is the lowest Success Club, you have to have at least 90 personal volume points. So that means on Home Direct. So 90 personal volume points on Home Direct. So that means something that you are getting, which I actually get. It shows 0, but mine doesn't ship till the end of the month. I actually am getting the Performance line right now on Home Direct, not Shakeology, because I've got too much Shakeology around. I'm still trying to get through it. So that does equal, I've got energize and recover, and that equals 90 personal volume points. So as soon as that ships out, this will update. But if you don't have that, your own Shakeology or your own performance line, you will not be allowed to get Success Club. And we will go over reasons that you want to get Success Club here in a second. Let me think. Yeah, I'll do it on the next point. But yeah, so that's what this will show you. You can also go over different things as your business grows to track your personal volume. It'll show here. Mine's really confusing because there's a negative one here. I've got one customer who was a lead of mine, and we'll go over leads later down the line. But she keeps returning her Shakeology, and that reflects negatively on my personal volume points. So occasionally she will, like here, I think she sent back a Shakeology each week there, and then she definitely did there. And then I know she did this last week too, and luckily I had done enough sales that it didn't, like this week, that was the last week that I just got paid for. Luckily it didn't do anything there, but it doesn't take away money from you. You won't lose commissions, but as your business grows, you do not want to be losing personal volume points. That takes away from bonus opportunities, that takes away from qualifications, so you really don't want to have people returning things. But do remember, tell people that they do have that 30-day guarantee where if they absolutely hate what they're doing, they can return it and get a full refund. Good thing for people to know. All right, so then team volume. This we'll get into much later because this can get really confusing. But again, you can kind of see where my progress is. I had some slow weeks here, but I'm building back up again. I know that the way my volume usually works is that I'll have about 2 to 3 slow weeks and then 2 very busy weeks. So I don't know why that works out, but it's every month it's like that. And then now we've got this cool thing that they didn't used to have. I wasn't actually trained on this. I've had to do all the research on my own on this one. They have this leadership ladder, and it will tell you what you want to, what goals you want to be reaching each month so that you're advancing your business. So the leadership ladder, you're wanting to advance up it so that you're becoming a better leader. So I did not get to I've been trying to get to this next rung, this business starter, for so long, and I hit it 1 month. And then I haven't been able to get it back yet, but I'm always really close. Basically, what it's going to show you is what you did in the previous month. So your guys's will be empty on this first column, and then it will show you how you're doing this month. So this Success Club 5 will update for me in a little bit. And then it'll show your highest paid rank. So you guys, it will just say coach. And then this personally sponsored with at least 1 Success Club point, that'll still be 0, which is fine. And don't worry about your week like volume or your personally sponsored team leaders. You guys don't need to worry about that yet. The way you need to, the way they let you know what you need to be doing and succeeding and achieving every week, it's every month. They update this every month. That's this next rung benchmarks. So it looks like if last month, if I had wanted to hit business starter, I would have needed to make $3 more with my commissions. Did I really? That seems low. And I thought that earlier when I was checking this, but I think this is off. It always seems about like $100 off, but I don't know. It'll show you what you need to be expecting to make monthly with your commissions. What Success Club you need to reach. It'll probably tell you guys like Success Club 5 because you guys want to reach Team Builder. Your highest paid rank, they'll probably say that the next rung for you guys is Emerald. And then I think this is the personally sponsored, I think is still 0. And I'm not sure what your week-led volume would need to be, but this is a really great resource for what you need to be doing to build your business. As we all rank advance, the requirements change and get more complex. So we will all learn that together because I only know what I need to get to Diamond. So that's the next rank for me is Diamond. So I'll teach you guys once I learn the Diamond stuff really, really well. I'll be able to then teach you guys. So that's your leadership ladder. This coach breaking news, that's that last column. Make sure you're checking that daily and weekly. It's got new cool stuff, like they just came out with, Autumn came out with her own apparel line, and it's awesome clothes. You'll spend all your money on it, so don't go look at it. I want it all. But yeah, it'll tell you, like, here the office is going to be down. So this is your online office, was going to go down. That's tonight. Oh, but that's Pacific time. We'll all be in bed. But yeah, so you won't be able to get in your online office late tonight. And then all of these other things are really, really great things to know. Make sure you guys, when you get a chance this week, make sure you check out this NWC replay. That is the National Wake Up Call, which is a call that we do every Monday at 10 o'clock Central Time. I think it's 8 o'clock Pacific or something. But for us, it's at 10 o'clock. I'll post the call number in the team page the day before. You should also get an email with the call-in number, but it's just you call on your phone and you're muted. Don't worry about it. And you just listen to the greatest leaders that Beachbody brings in, and it's always amazing. You have got to listen to this one by Katie Ersta, though. She is one of my favorite coaches out there. She's adorable, and she and I have chatted a couple times, and she's just the most inspirational person ever. If you find her personal story on YouTube, grab a box of Kleenexes, because you will cry your eyes out. She is, talk about no excuses. You watch her story and you're like, I have no excuses ever. But yeah, check out Katie Ersta on the National Wake Up Call, and then jump on the National Wake Up Call next week. If you miss it, they do have replay. So I'll post the replay in our group after we're off this call. I'm going to make a note of that right now. Post NWC replay. Cool. And if you guys have podcasts, you can also do that there. Okay, we're going to move on to the next thing, because now I'm digressing. If you've got anybody interested in signing up for Beachbody, but they're like, I don't even know what this program is like, and you're struggling, like right now, you guys, I did a call on, or a Periscope on being a good leader, and one of the things you need to have is knowledge of what it is that you're doing. So right now, you're still gaining that, and that's okay. But what you can do until you do have the knowledge is share videos, watch videos, and share videos of the programs that you're talking about with people, and your video library. And this took me months to find, because I'm ignorant, I guess. It's right here. You have your video library. So if you're working with somebody who is English speaking, you click on the English tab, little button here. And if you're working with someone who's Spanish speaking, you click on the Spanish one. There will probably be a French one soon, because we do have a lot of coaches in Canada. So you click on English, and it'll bring up your video library slowly. So yeah, right now it's the featured one is the Masters Hammer and Chisel Shakeology Challenge Pack. But you can get your, this is where you can get your training. You guys should check out this training one, getting started, what you need to do as a coach, how to get to Emerald, just a whole bunch of different things that you guys can watch. You can spend hours and hours watching those videos just on getting to be a better coach. Those are great. I still watch those. If you've got questions on how to lead your own challenge group, there's a guide for each of the programs that we've got. Like, look at that. Look at all those. There's just an endless supply of knowledge that you guys can get through this website. So if you're talking to somebody about a program that they want to do, you can send them info on the Beachbody Challenge, but I would go to products, and then when you click on products, it drops down all of our programs. And then, like, if I'm talking to someone about Masters Hammer and Chisel, you click on that one, and it'll show you. It doesn't have the challenge pack one in there yet. Well, that's dumb. Let's do Body Beast. So yeah, here you go. So with this, it'll bring up the videos on how to do a challenge group for Body Beast, different posts for the weeks of the challenge group. Look at that. That's all of Body Beast. And then usually there's one that you can send people for the challenge pack, it's like your own little commercial thing. How do you get these to somebody? You do not copy this link and send it. That it will not get them anywhere. You want to go down here on the video to share. You click on that, and either you can send it straight to Facebook. I wouldn't do that because Facebook will start limiting your posts because it thinks you're being spammy, so don't do that. You want to go here to copy link, and then if you're talking to somebody in a message, you just paste into there and it will send them your video, and you're all set with that. If you guys have any questions on the whole video section, sometimes it's not nice to me, so I'm here if you guys have questions on that or can't find a certain video you were looking for. Okay, we're gonna go back to your Coach Online Office. Anytime you need to get back to your home screen, just click this up here. It'll always get you back. Okay, we're gonna go here, and this is the second thing you need to do. So you have you've set up your EFT. We have, what else did we do? Oh, we've learned our main page. We learned our ID and everything. Hold on, I gotta drink water. All the talking and the things. Okay, so the next thing you want to do is set up your websites. That's why you pay a coaching fee, is because you have several websites you can send people to. The first one that I usually send people to and put on like my email sign-offs and stuff is teambeachbody.com, and it's Team Beachbody, not beachbody.com, because that's a whole different site. It's the same company, but it's a whole different site, and anything a new customer gets will not be assigned to you as commission. You won't get commission for anything bought on beachbody.com. It sucks, but it can be fixed, and we will go over that later down the line. But you want to set up your websites. If someone's just interested in Shakeology, you have a Shakeology website. If they're interested in just you as a coach, then you're going to send them to beachbodycoach.com. And what's the last one? And then there's one for Ultimate Reset. If you guys don't know what that program is, it's basically a 28-day cleanse, and it's super intensive, and I want to do it eventually, but it's vegan. It's all vegan for 28 days, and you can't work out, and it just scares me. So one of you guys will have to do that with me someday. So we're going to set up our websites. You guys don't have to do this right now. I want you to take time with it and think about them. But in order to do all this setting up, you go right here to this second drop down, and you can edit your Beachbody Coach page, Shakeology page, and Ultimate Reset page. All three of them are basically the same. So I'm going to, you need to update the same things on these. So I'll show you Beachbody Coach and Shakeology real fast. So you go here, and you can edit your English or your Spanish version. We're going to go to English. Well, I'm resting on the Spanish. And this shows up. This is what your website basically looks like, but you can edit a lot of things on here. So if you don't like your name and you want to update it, you can edit that here. You can update whatever it says your name is. It also has a spot where you can put your phone number. I do have mine there now. If you're just starting out and you're not comfortable with that, that's totally fine. You also want to, this is something you do want to do, you want to add a picture of yourself. Otherwise, there's just a Beachbody logo here, and they're like, okay, whatever. You can also edit, I didn't want to edit that. Cancel. You can edit what your website, come on, here it is, what it says about you here, like what your introduction thing is. Well, now it's going to be slow, but yes. This, there we go. Yeah, so that's my little blurb, like, welcome to my site. As your coach, I can help you achieve your health and fitness goals. Please look around. That might be the default one, but I don't care. So another thing, so that's basically, oh no, ending in 10 minutes. Okay, what we're going to do is, if that ends, I'll just start another one and put the link in our team page really quick, because there are more things. Okay, so really quickly to get through this part, the only other thing that you need to edit on this page are these little boxes right here, where it says choose. You click on that, and it will give you the option to choose whatever blob picture thingy you want to have over here. So you can do any of the programs, they've got a blob for everything. I suggest that you have the first one be challenge packs, because most people don't know what that is. So have the first one be challenge packs, and then have the second one be whatever it is that you want to feature. I wanted it to be Masters Hammer and Chisel right now, but that blurb is not as attractive as this 21-day fixed Shakeology challenge pack, which is, for me, my bestseller. It'll vary on what your bestseller is, but I just have the best success with that one, and I like to put that one out there for people. Also, it's a great starter program. Yeah, so then you can also register your website on Google if you've got a Google account. That way, when people go to google.com and search for you, they'll find you. And then you can also add social networks, but that was being difficult for me the last couple days. But that'll link it to if you have like a Facebook like page, or you want people to follow you on Twitter or have a blog or YouTube or whatever, you can do that here as well. And then we're going to go back to Shakeology really quick. I'm going to go to English. I wish my internet would be going faster. Okay, so here, oh, also, let me move this. Over here, this is the same on the coaching site, this is your URL. So if you want to send someone to your Shakeology page, this is the link that you send them. It's just going to be Shakeology.com. The other ones was beachbodycoach.com/your username. So my username is Coach Golden. So that would be what I'd send to somebody if I wanted them to check out my Shakeology page. So on this one, the only thing that you're going to update is your picture, your phone number is the first one, and then your email is the second one if you want people to be able to contact your direct email. Okay, we're going to go, technically I was going to take it back to the home page, but we're going to go straight to, okay, yes, if you guys end up having somebody sign up under you tomorrow and you want to see if their order goes through, this is something you probably won't be able to check and see it like 2 minutes later, but I think it usually updates within 15 minutes of them ordering. You are going to want to go to My Business. It's that tab again where we went to the EFT management. You go to My Business, and then this tab right here, or whatever option right here, My Orders. And then if you want to check on an order that you did, you go to Personal Orders. But if you want to check on whether a customer order went through, you go to Customer Orders. And then it will show you their customer ID and everything, but it'll show the important things you need to know are the order number. You can also track it over here. It'll show you your order volume, the order amount, and then the invoice number, which you probably won't need. But if the person is like, I lost the email and I need to talk to customer service, I don't know my order number, you can get that for them here. And then you can also find the tracking number and let them know, hey, your stuff's on the way or whatever. Yeah, so like I said, that takes about 15 minutes, sometimes all the way up to a day. But yeah, that will all update in here. Back to home page. Again, that was checking on your orders. Let's see. And then if you guys ever have questions and I don't know, for some reason you can't get a hold of me or you need an answer like right now, and you guys know that I'm at my day job, blah, and I might not get right back to you, the best resource that you can go to, and I mean this is almost better than the team pages, I think it's very, very helpful to point to post in 2.1, team 2.1, because there are so many people in there with so much experience, like not just with coaching, but like doing the 21-day fix when somebody has diabetes. Like, I don't know anything about that, but I posted in 2.1 and in Team Impact. That's one team up from 2.1. You guys might end up in there eventually. But yeah, I got an answer so fast, but sometimes it doesn't happen, or you'll post, you know, and nobody says anything and you're like, well, thanks guys. That's when you want to go all the way down to the bottom of the page. And you can get to this from any page you're on when you're in your back office. Right down here. Let me get another drink before I die. Down here. Go to this little tab here called FAQ. And that will take, now it takes you to a whole separate screen, which I'm going to make bigger so that we can look at these. Okay, and it will automatically, since you're from your back office, it'll automatically take you to Coach FAQ. So say somebody meant to sign up for some product and they accidentally signed up under a different coach, you could type, and so they went to the Beachbody site and they got automatically assigned a different coach. That is not you, but they want to be assigned to you as their coach. Type in, and you don't know how to change them. You go to customer change, and it'll give you all different kinds of information on what you can do to switch the person to be under you. So you actually would want this one. The customer coach change, new coach requesting. This is going to walk you through exactly what you need to do to change somebody. So it tells you what you need from the customer's account. You just need one of these, I think. And then you need their order information, or you can use, if they don't know the order number and you can't find it because they're not your customer yet, you just need the last 4 digits of the credit card they used. And then it gives you questions about like, what all does the customer need? How can a coach request a volume and commission transfer? Like, you still, like, I know this is about helping people, but you still want to get paid too. So that'll help you with all of that stuff. And all of your questions can be answered. And then I always say, yes, that was helpful, because they're always very nice to us. This is an amazing company. We like to help them. So if this one, you want the coach to, you want to direct the customer to call Coach Relations. But if it's something where it says that you can live chat customer or Coach Relations, that's right here. Live chat is my favorite. I hate being on the phone with people. It's awkward. I'm awkward, and things just don't get accomplished. So if you go on live chat, this is a lot better. You just fill in like your info. Oh yeah. And it'll ask for your member type. You guys say coach because you're coaches. You put your ID. Your lifetime rank is going to be coach to 4-star diamond, and then what kind of request you've got. And there's a whole bunch of stuff. If you're not sure, like earlier today, I was talking about switching one of my coaches to a different leg because I forgot to set my placement and stuff. And then I actually had chosen coach enrollments, which was the wrong thing. They'll send you to the right department. I meant to do placement change. It's okay. But if you have a question about a product, events, you want to know more about Summit or Super Saturday, if you have questions, maybe you were billed wrong, you can do that. Reshipment, that's like, I had to do a reshipment request because one of my resistance bands broke like within a week. And I was like, hey, I'm sorry, but blah. And then, Success Club questions, stuff like that. So live chat is a huge, awesome resource. Let me see. Oh, yes. Okay, so I'm going to stop the call now since there's less than a minute because this last part is very important. Stop share. Hey, guys. Okay, so I'm going to stop this call. We're going to jump on another one. Oh, there's a chat. Okay. Oh, good. It was just Carla from before. Okay, so yeah, we'll start over, and then the next call is going to be about doing the Coach Basics training within your coach website. So that's a really quick one, but it is really important, and I do want you guys to hear about that. So I will see you guys in like 2 seconds. I'll post the link in our team page, okay?
All right, thanks, bye.
Yeah, bye.